So, if you're a business owner, when do you work? And if you're a business owner, when do you rest? That is a big question for us to be answered. And I'll tell you what had happened for me so we can come up to a conclusion when to decide to work and when not. This is what had happened for me. I wanted to put at some point on my signatures, which says the business card, Interval Cleaning, my first name, last name, owner/slave, because one thing that never stops is you never take off. So we know that as business owners, we have people that work for us and then they call out, they get sick, they've got venues, etc. And then they go, and that's normal because that is not their businesses. Our business. So whatever it calls, you pick up. So you'll find yourself in a paradoxical situation. When do you work? Pretty much all the time. When do you rest? You all the time too, because what happens is now you have a control to schedule your own schedule. And when you need to take your kids somewhere, hang out with your friends, take a trip, you can always plan it. So you'll always find yourself in this, when do you work? Never. When do you rest? Never. When do you work? Always. When do you rest? Always. Kind of situation. So there's a concept of work-life balance that I don't really believe in. And of course, this will come out different for all the employees and the staff. I encourage that they take their time off and spend with their families because mental health is super important. But the reason I'm saying I don't believe in it is because what I figured out is when you do what you love, you do not work a single day, right? So therefore, if as an immigrant, as a minority, as a business owner, you don't have to go into cleaning. So if cleaning is not your forte, and I talk more about cleaning, then what I teach, you can use it for what you like. Maybe cooking what you like, maybe sewing is what you like, maybe working on cars that you like, maybe working outside, landscaping that you like. You go and decide what makes you happy. And when you do that, you'll do it with passion. Don't just do it because I have built a successful cleaning company, then allowed me to open a construction company, which then allowed me to open a real estate company. Then I wrote a book to help immigrants. Then I'm working on an online cleaning marketplace. So I'm working on so many things, but anything that you start is super important. Start what you love. If you like video editing, edit videos. At some point, you're gonna get to the point where you need to start delegating. And that is when you start parting with your money, bringing in other people, because you're gonna have a little less now, but you'll start claiming your time back so you can create a new business opportunity for yourself. So whichever floats your boat, do it. Take care. You like to watch the babies, get the licensing requirements, regulations, of course, name your business, advertise, start getting your customers, and start growing it. Therefore, to answer to this question, we work always and we never work. It's kind of paradoxical, but because you love what you do, you're going to do it with love. You're going to do it a little better than the other person who's doing it for the money, which means then your chances of closing that deal go up because you're doing it because you like it and the other person is doing it because they are forced to do it, and your business will start growing. And then whenever you hit with an obstacle and it just hits you and you're like on your knees, you get up and you learn from this experience and you're going to do something else different because now you learn and it will not discourage you, as opposed to the person who's like just doing it for the money, got knocked out and like, dang it, I was doing it for the money. I knew from the get-go it wasn't a good idea, and the person walks away and drops everything. Resilience, you should be able to get back up. And then adaptability, two things I preach. You have to have resilience to get back up when you're knocked out. And then you have to have adaptability skills, which means you learn from it, you change, adapt to the new environment, and keep pressing. Also, one of the things that I've noticed is in the beginning, before I had my family, I was solely focused on the business and I was building business, like grinding. So if you were to think about 100% time, it's probably 93% of it was on just building the cleaning company. And then the remaining 7 to 10% was on personal life, because I was just doing what I loved. I was in it. When I had the babies, I had to change my schedule, but luckily by then I started delegating. Okay, a question. What if you're not John, who started his company 14, 15 years ago in his basement without a family? What if you immigrated here and you don't speak the language and you have family and you have financial obligations, well, there's a way out as well. As they say, whenever there's a will, there is a way. So let's say you don't speak the language. Target your main community, and while you're doing that, learn the language. Bring in a partner who can help you translate, or have your children, nieces, to help you out with translations. Let's say that you have financial obligations that you have to meet because you're a sole or main breadwinner in your house. Well, that's quite all right too. In that case, what you can do is do a full-time job instead, slowly building out your clientele, because it'll boost your morale, and then you can start outsourcing it to those that you know. Luckily, being a minority, immigrant, and or cleaner, you have a vast network, so you can start subbing it out. At some point, when you have enough, you can go and start doing the cleaning yourself, assist with others, bring in more business, and that's how you can grow. So basically, there is a way whenever you look for it. So until I see you in the other videos, my friends, keep on crushing it. Like, share, subscribe, and tell us how you currently balance your time, because how I now balance is more, right? So I was able to build the cleaning, put it on autopilot, and this is what I'm hoping to teach you here as well, so you can put your cleaning to autopilot, which allowed me to spend time on my passion projects and with my family and my friends, and then travel and etc., which paid for all of those for this amazing office and etc. So if you haven't seen the video, how to start a cleaning company and build it to $1 million, go ahead and watch it, and I can't wait to see you on the next video. Thanks, bye-bye.